Hello friends and welcome back. Welcome if you guys are new here to the channel. It is your girl Jazzy J on the mic. This is Earth Vibes Tarot. This is a Capricorn only channel, but you are all very welcome here to the messages. Sit back, relax, take a chance, my love. Smash your like buttons, leave a comment down below. Just don't forget to make sure that y'all are subscribed to the channel for more content and for more of me. We are diving into a self-care note here. This is just a very self-focused message for the collective, for those that are looking for some clarity, wisdom, and or guidance here. So show us what we need to see, please, Spirit. Coming through for the individuals that are looking for a message of clarity here. So we have by the book and no place like home. There's this sense of safety and security. There's this energy of kind of following along, following with specific trends, following with what has been done, what we have been doing. And again, this energy of no place like home, there's this energy of comfort, safety, security. The light is always on. But I'm also getting this energy of breaking away and feeling this shift or this change, Capricorn. Yeah, come to the edge, number 36 with Yang. You guys may be at a crossroads here, wondering why you may be feeling this way or why you may be even questioning a particular energy in your life, a particular situation, something that you've been going through, and you're wondering, is it just the new year? Is it just the energy of resolutions? But there's almost this feeling of wanting to literally break away, come to the edge, and feel. There's almost this lack of feeling, this lack of individuality, this lack of individualism that's coming from this particular energy as well. Now we're going to go a little bit deeper here. We're going to grab one more. This is an actual self-care message deck. So we're going to see what wants to come through, but I'm there's something about the root system, where we plant ourselves, where we ground ourselves, and our abilities or inabilities to uproot that in order to replant somewhere else. And this may not necessarily be doing things the way they've always been done. This may not necessarily be going with the grain, maybe going against the grain a little bit. Yeah, ask for help. It doesn't make you weak. But there's this feeling of not knowing for a group of you. Not knowing maybe what, not knowing where, not knowing how. Which it can be kind of the start of the difficulty in a particular situation when you're trying to make a particular change. Because if we don't know where, what, how to start, it can really pull us back into the by the book energy, no place like home, the comfort, the doing things that we've always done, how we've always done them. There is this trust your intuition and surround yourself with your soul tribe. So there's a need to listen to those senses, to those tingles, to those messages that you've been receiving, to the clarity and knowing what needs to be done. And, on a practical scale, we know sometimes that it can be hard to make a particular change here in our life. Physical, financial, mental, emotional. But we have to be willing to take accountability and take the action that is also needed behind it, coming to the edge and really seeing the Hangman. Whole deck in reverse, energy coming out in reverse. There could be this sense of resistance to this. We can be very resistant to particular situations. Why? Because we may not feel like we know or have the information or know how to gain the information. Especially with this ask for help, it doesn't make you weak. Even when you want to change, it doesn't make you weak if you don't know the next steps. It's about acknowledging that you don't know the next steps in order to gain a perspective on what to do. So we've got a big old stack here. 3 of Swords, Temperance, 10 of Swords, the World, 7 of Swords, the Moon. Did I say the Moon? The 4 Cups. Oh my God. I'm like, did I just say the Moon? There's the 4 of freaking Cups. Yo. See, this is what I'm talking about. Somebody help me. Okay, so there's this, like I said, this want, this need, Capricorn, that you're feeling internally. But a part of this resistance is the feeling, the grief that you know you're going to be experiencing. And this is going to happen on multiple levels, multiple scales. It's painful, it hurts. But understanding and knowing and feeling a lack of harmony in your life, a lack of equal give and take, there's this sense of disharmony. I'm going to be very honest. That comes through with the 10 of Swords, Temperance, 3 of Swords. And there's this feeling of wanting to make a major change, right? And there's this overhaul mentally, physically, emotionally. But the 7 of Swords, 4 of Cups, there may be this lack of understanding as to how. So we are kind of stagnant in this energy and not necessarily taking action on what we're being presented with. But you were safe to feel and to think and to have these thoughts, Capricorn. It's safe to also remove yourself from these processes here with the Moon or with the World. Yeah, there's something hidden. There's something deep here. I keep going with the Moon. There's something with the Moon energy. Page of Cups, King of Pentacles, King of Swords, King of Cups. Wow. I feel like there's definitely more going on here than that meets the eye than what's being presented. And I feel like there may have already been a decision made internally that needs to be really acted upon externally. But I almost feel like there's like a running away from the situation. 4 of Cups, 7 of Swords. Ignoring it, not necessarily wanting to address it. And it's because it brings pain. It's because it doesn't feel good. And the 3 and the 10 brings us to the 7 of Swords. 3 of Swords, 10 of Swords brings us to the 7 of Swords. So we try to balance out something that doesn't even, it doesn't even work. It's not working. It's not worth it. And not knowing how to process out of this energy doesn't make you a weak individual. Needing help, needing to reach out in whatever way that is for you is not a weak move. It's something that's very powerful and shows how strong you actually are because you notice your weak points. Anything else that needs to come through here, please, Spirit, before we clarify? Oh, okay, that's way too many. Anything else that needs to come through here, please, Spirit, before we clarify for Capricorn? So you've got the Chariot and you've got the Seven of Cups here. Lots of water energy coming through. Four of Cups, Seven of Cups, Chariot. And then you have the Three of Swords, Ten of Swords, Seven of Swords. There definitely is some sort of major choice that's being made. But I feel like there may have been some confusion, clouded judgment, even illusion that's going on. And I feel like a lot of this could have been actually coming from the situation in which you were trying to pull away from. But this by the book, no place like home energy, it's very comforting. It feels safe for what you know, for what you think, but it really is presenting in a way of what we need to remove ourselves from. And we're going to clarify what the Seven of Cups is, but this is truly about having that power, having that internalized energy in order to process and get yourself to the next level of your life, to the next phase of this particular journey. And a lot of you, this is going to be with surrounding yourself with your soul tribe, with the people that are aligned in that energy. And part of that is going to be removing yourself from those that aren't. And that can be very hard because you know that the cutoff can be detrimental. The understanding the lack of harmony in a particular situation, but continuing to involve yourself in it because you don't want to have to go through that heartbreak is exactly what this is. And when you have the power to do so, but there is a fear of maybe not retaliation, but a fear of how they are going to feel, then you then again put your emotions and your life and your blessings on the back burner, which is why our stagnancy and resistance can come in because of the perspective that we have around the situation. So let's go ahead and clarify this. Let's clarify. Clarify. And it hurts. Like, you know, your heart can hurt when partnerships, relationships, friendships, connections, you know, things that you have known, things that you have put time, energy, and effort into, things that have made you feel comforted or comfort at home, but it no longer is mentally making sense, right? You know what I mean? It just don't mentally make no sense. Let's take a look at this Three of Swords, Temperance, Ten of Swords energy here, please, Spirit, for Capricorn. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. Tell us about the Three of Swords, Temperance, Ten of Swords. So we have the energy of the Star, the Wheel of Fortune, and the Six of Pentacles. I feel like this is I feel like Capricorn, this is about someone who was on their knees, begging, praying, asking, trying to manifest, seeking another chance, seeking a new life, seeking a new chapter here with the Six of Pentacles, asking for assistance, asking for help. And it's almost as if one was told to go to this chest to store those coins where this illumination happened. And this was happening through a means of introspection, self-examination. In order to get to the star, we had to pass through the Hermit. And I feel like there has been a very reflective phase here, really showing what needs to happen. And we also have the Wheel of Fortune here. If you allow and take this opportunity from Spirit, it's going to change your life for the better, but it's also going to illuminate you in a way and inspire you in a way that is going to expand not only your mind, but your consciousness. And this is why it hurts so much, because, you know, sometimes we forget the blessings that we receive are also there's two sides to the coin. So one side is the blessing, the other side is the loss, but we always focus so heavily on that loss, even though the blessing is what we want. We have to understand that there is a give and take here. And this is what's happening. It's just on a scale that may be a little bit deeper, a little bit heavier than what we are used to. Bottom of the deck is the World. Okay, so a congratulations, but also a completion of cycles to integrate all of this energy into the next phase. You have the Nine of Wands, the Lovers, the Four of Swords. You have gone through a deep and heavy process here. It's about choosing the next steps. But where are you going to take those next steps? Is it going to be back to the past? Or is it going to be in a forward motion towards a new beginning? There is a crowning. Three of Wands. When you reach the end, when you reach the point of completion in this cycle, the World, there is a crowning, Capricorn. And this crowning is represented as the Three of Wands. You've reached this land. You've reached this point. Excuse me. And this is Spirit's way of asking, are you ready? Yeah, the Eight of Cups, the Two of Swords. Clear your mind, Capricorn. For a lot of you, it may be very difficult because you have two parties, multiple parties, back and forth, making it very difficult for you to make a decision. Clear your mind in order to help you make that particular choice. And you'll see, look, Page of Wands, Page of Pentacles, Page of Cups, Six of Cups. There's a very innocent and simple explanation. And there's a simple solution. But it's about taking the action on what that simple solution or simple action is. But again, needing to remove or separate yourself or just sit with yourself and away from the tribe, away from those that aren't in the sense of harmony or alignment that you are trying to move into, because it can make your decision even harder. which is why a lot of people tend to continue to fall in line, do things by the book, because they cannot separate themselves, separate and remove themselves from the situation that is what they're trying to leave. In the simplest of terms. Seven of Swords, Four of Cups here. There's that Seven of Swords again. The Devil and the Ten of Swords. It's time to face this energy. It's really time to face this energy. You have the same cards: Ten of Swords, Seven of Swords, Three of Swords, the Devil, Eight of Swords. There's something that you need to face. There's something that you need to make a decision on. And a lot of this can be very self-sabotaging. And I feel like the way we look at it can also be a problem. So a part of that may need to be how you look at the situation that you're trying to leave. Maybe needing an outside perspective on the hold or control in which something may have over you here. So we have the Nine of Cups. The Knight of Swords. Give us one more here, please. Okay. The Five of Swords and the Hermit. So there's that Hermit energy we were talking about earlier, and they actually have that Seath thing in their hand. I feel like you know, Capricorn. I feel like you know. And I feel like this is more of a confirmation for what you need to do. Listening to your intuition, speaking upon your truth, and following what makes you happy and what makes you feel good. Do not suppress yourself or suppress your life for those or others that may not necessarily understand or even be on your side, but they just feel a type of connection to you where at this point it's more draining than it is anything else. And I feel like a part of you has gone away from the situation, and coming to this point, it's about understanding that, okay, now is the time for me to completely remove myself from the situation. And that's okay. Bottom of the deck is the Ace of Pentacles. So again, brand new beginning that ends up coming in here for you. We're going to close this out with an Angel's Answers. Angel Spirits and Guides, we thank you so much for this beautiful message. Show us what we need to see here, please. Let go. Capricorn, I'm going to leave this message here. I hope you guys found this insightful. If you did, smash that like button, leave a comment down below. And of course, I will speak to you all in the next video.